77 squared is fine twine. 5,929. I haven't confirmed this with a calculator. I just do the square numbers in my head because in Pujamal, they are incredibly easy to master. And the entire mastery of it hinges, quite literally in a way, on the notion that 625 is 25 squared. Twive squared. Twive squared is 6 Go up, 6 zviks. Go down, 5 zviks. Go up 2, 7 twine. Go down 2, 5 twine. They are a mirror image. There's a reflection across the square numbers for number systems that contain certain numbers of symbols. And that reflection happens because of the number of symbols that you use. And with Pujamal, you use 100 symbols, Zod and In. And then it's a Hun, and then 1 In is 10,000 because it's 2 Zos. 2 Zos, one of them's what? 2 Zos is a Hun. Well, 100 hundreds is 10,000. A 1 In is 10,000. A 2 In is 100 million because 10,000 10,000s is 100 million. Now we get lucky. A trillion is also a 3 In. So there's overlap with decimal. In decimal, a trillion is 12 zeros or 6 Zos, which is what a 3 In is in Pujamal. The reason I think Pujamal is so important is that something simple you can do if you are carefully supervised is count the number of poops in your life. And a poopometer has never been followed through all the way. Nobody has ever counted every single poop that they've gone through. No matter how hard they tried, they didn't start early enough because their parents apparently didn't care, or they didn't go late enough because they were too senile to put a mark on a calendar after they poop. So we have failed as a species at counting our poops. All of us have. Everyone has egg on their face. What's my point? Sven squared is fine twine. Isn't that beautiful? Sven is 77, and Sven squared is 5,929. And going up from there is Zveit, and Zveit squared is 6 Gor, then Skufran, then Skor Hun. 80 squared is Skor Hun, 6,400, 6,400. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Gate squared is Skor Hun. Sven squared is fine twine. The reason I'm doing this is that at the root of the problem, beneath it all, the amazing truth of the matter is that at the bottom of the universe, there's poop. That's what there is at the very bottom of it all. Here, I gotta get the poop from my bed. Hold on a second. Ugh. Okay. Let me tell you how the universe started. Before the singularity, before the Big Bang, there was poop. And then a black hole of poop went splat. Oh, I threw it way out of whack. That was terrible. Let's try again. Modeling the start of the universe. Splat. Splat. And we do this with the Hadron Collider. Splat. The LHC is the best splatation device that we have. What's my point? A square root is the number multiplied by itself that equals that number. So 100 squared is, 10,000. But my point is, no, it's more. No, it's not. It's 10,000. Anyway, 10 squared is 100. So the square root of 100 is 10. Oh my God, there's so much to communicate. The round root is not a square root. It is the selection of numbers that can multiply to equal a number as it goes through all of the different factors that a number has. So Sven squared being fine twine means 7 times 1, 7 times 11 squared is fine twine, 5,929. So that means 49 times 121 is fine twine, because 49 is 2 sevs. It's sev squared. And 1 twun is 1 squared, 11 squared. So my point is, between fine twine and 1 is a round root of possibilities, which each of these numbers from 7 times 7 being 49 to what's the biggest? 121 times 7 would be 847. 847 times 7 is also fine twine. And so the round root is all of the different factors of a number and all of the ways that they multiply out to get to that number. And so an easy one is 10 squared is 100. So the square root of 100 is 10. The round root of 100 is 2, 5, 10, 20, 50. And that's the round root.